My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates of Michigan. Today we are continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public, and we primarily focus on family law issues, so please subscribe to our channel. Today we're going to talk about consequences. The court speaks through its orders. It is expected by the court and by the legitimate legal community that those orders are going to be followed, okay? So there are people, and we've run into this on both sides of the V, that refuse to follow court orders. I've had people call up the firm and say, I want you to help me, but the court has ordered to supervise parenting time, and I'm not doing it. And we say to them, look, you are obligated to follow the court's order. We can file a motion to set that order aside, but in the interim, you better be following it, because the hardest thing is to ask a judge to set aside an order when the other side stands up and says, you know what, he hasn't been following the order anyway. And the court says, wait a minute, you're asking permission from me for something, but yet you've already stolen the thing that you're asking for? That's what it's like. If the court gives an order, you got to follow it. If you're already not following it, that's like asking your neighbor for a cup of sugar when you've already stolen it out of their pantry. The court doesn't like that. The quickest way to lose a motion is for the court to find out that you're not listening to the orders anyway. So what are the consequences if you consistently violate a custody order? I will tell you the consequences are severe. The court will likely assume and give you the benefit of the doubt that there's a misunderstanding, that there's a miscommunication, that somehow the timeline got screwed up, but that it wasn't an intentional violation. And in light of that, the court will probably give a remedial opportunity for the parties to get things straight. The court will say, okay, I see there's a misunderstanding. You didn't bring back the child when you were supposed to. Oh, well, I thought she said it was okay, or the other way around. You didn't produce the child for visitation. Well, I didn't because he was a half hour late last week. The court will say, okay, we're going to give some make-up parenting time here. Here are the rules. You have to follow the order. You don't like the order, you can't take the law into your own hands. She does something wrong, he does something non-compliant, you file a motion and you tell me, and I decide what the remedy is. And that's what the judges will typically say. If you consistently violate a custody order, meaning that you're not giving the child back when you're supposed to, you're not complying with the details of the custody order, there's parenting time, he's supposed to get Father's Day, you don't permit, you schedule things on the child's birthday when it's his year to have the child for the birthday. When you do this, if the other side is smart, they won't let things accumulate. Every single time you violate, they're going to file what's called a show cause, letting the court know that you violated. And they know full well that all you're going to get is a slap on the wrist the first time around. And the second time, maybe you'll get a stronger slap and a stronger warning. But the third or fourth time, the court is going to be told that you don't follow orders, and the court will take action. And that action could include stripping you of the custody. That's right. You can lose the custody if the court feels that you're just not taking it seriously, that you're not following its orders. In light of that, you got to take it very, very seriously. You got to follow the court orders. If there's a court order that you don't like, talk to your attorney. Explain why it doesn't work. Explain the problem with it. It can't be that you don't want to follow it because you don't want to be told how to do things, because that's a quick way to lose your custody and be held in contempt. If you got a legitimate reason, tell your lawyer. He or she will file the appropriate motion, bring it to the court's attention. And the court will either say, yes, I agree with you and will modify, or no, I don't agree with you, and you're stuck with it. And if you're stuck with it, you know what you do? You make the best of it, but you comply with the court's order. If you have any questions about that, reach out, and we'll be glad to help you out.